Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited. Look what I got on the mill. So there's our big aspen tree that we harvested this winter. It's time to slab that up and make our mantle and start doing the shelving for the kitchen. I want to get this milled up so that we can start drying it. We're gonna actually bring it in the house and get that sucker dried up with the wood stove still burning in the house. It's dry in there and it's gonna hopefully dry this out real nice. Then we'll plane it down and be able to make our mantle. It's a very large log, but I'm excited. We're gonna see what's inside it. Guys, on this week's video, we're gonna be taking care of milling this log up. We're gonna get it in the house and dry. We got Brad coming back to do our living room, mud and tape and texture. While he's doing that, I'm gonna jump back in where he was in our master closet and our master bathroom. It's time to build the closet out. Vaughn wanted a custom closet. I'm gonna build it for her. That's all gonna be in this week's video. Stay tuned. Look at that slab. Let me take a look at that. Oh yeah. A little rotten down on this end, but nice chunk in here. Look at how beautiful that is. That is amazing. Once that dries out, I'm gonna cut this so that it's the right size for our mantle, but that is going to be beautiful. Okay guys, here we go. We got two mantles. They're not 4 inches thick, 6 inches wide. I'm gonna end up notching it so it sits right on top of the block. These are gonna dry however long it takes them to dry. I'm gonna plane them on my planer and we're gonna leave the live edge. But take a look at these. Look at the grain on that. Once that thing is dried and it's got a nice seal coat on it. And then this is my backup piece here. You can see the live edge. All right guys, anyways, that's our mantles. I'm gonna finish, I've got one more part to that log that I'm gonna finish milling up into shelving. And the shelving's 1.5 inches thick. Actually, let me show you the shelving I cut. Now look at how pretty that is. This is the shelving. And I'll be squaring the edges up on that stuff here eventually, but oh my. And I've got some more of it right there. That end of it right there was rotten, so that'll be all cut out. But it still leaves a lot of good wood. Well, between the mantles and all that shelving, it's pretty, that was a well worth cutting that log down. It was amazing. That's I had a feeling when I sliced into it, it'd be beautiful, and it is. Once it's polyurethane or whatever oil coating we put on it, it's just gonna pop that grain. It's gonna look so beautiful. So, all right, I'm glad I got that done. It's time to move in and get that master closet built out. That's going to be an interesting job. We're going to make them 16 inches wide, and that seems to be kind of the standard closet. I'm going to be framing it in MDF, which is kind of a chintzy cheap board, but it's an economical way to do it. And then I will frame it with live edge, or not live edge, I'll frame it with solid lumber, pine or spruce lumber, It'll be framed like you would a cabinet frame. And then I'll router out all the edges and it will look beautiful. You'll see. It's all going to get painted, so it doesn't matter. That's why we chose to use an MDF. We've used it before, and you'll be surprised in some pretty high-end houses. Built out closets like that use a lot of MDF, and then it's just framed out to look nice, all painted. So anyways, I think it's going to look great. Let's see how it turns out. I'm going to get in there and start work. So you're going to help me set it on there, and then I think you're going to have to turn it on because I'm going to be over there controlling it.
Okay.
Okay. Just get it up on the edge. Got it. With whole boards, I'll turn this off, okay? Okay, you got that one? Okay. I'm in the master closet, and you can probably see behind me there's a board back there with some paint on it. I was just checking to see how the paint's gonna hold on the boards. All of these boards are cut to 16 inches. So we'll have hanging areas. We'll have the shelving units on either side, and then a long hanging area, and then a double area to hang shirts and pants. And this will be mirror imaged on both sides of the closet. That way Vaughn can't steal all the closet space. So it should be fairly cut and dry. I'm gonna anchor a board across the entire top area so that I can hit all the studs. The whole thing will be all put together with glue, and I'm gonna pin it together with brad nails. So it'll be nailed and glued together, and then there'll be a faceplate put on it. And the faceplate's gonna be solid wood, where I'll router off the edges, make them nice and rounded. And then the whole thing, including the room itself, will all be painted. It'll all blend together, and hopefully it'll look beautiful.
All right, guys, well, this is the plans for my closet, and we're just gonna mirror it on both sides.
Okay, so what Vaughn's doing right now is I labeled, or I marked on the board that has the white by her knees, the shelving that's gonna go in there is marked, and she's just transferring those marks to its pair. So there'll be pairs, right and left of the shelf for its uprights. She's transferring those marks, and then you can see right here, the notch that's cut in is going to be for those backer boards that are right there. Those are going to be nailed and glued to there. And when we stand the shelving unit up, those backer boards right there will allow us to screw the entire system to the studs that are on the wall. So that's the way it'll kind of be anchored back to the wall. And the boards, these boards here that are on the sides, will be screwed into the side walls. So that's what Vaughn's doing now.
Getting her done, huh, baby?
Getting her done. So right now Vaughn's marking these for holes to be drilled like this. So we're gonna do a countersink 3 screws. Those are gonna be our shelving units. And so she's just drawing the lines and center marking them so that I can then drill them. And then there'll be 4 of those total. So there'll be 2 shelving units on each side. And that's what we're creating right now. Right, babe?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
All right, we're in the closet and we're getting ready to start putting this thing together, and hopefully everything will work out the way we want it to. That's the hope, right, babe?
Big hope.
All right,
Big hope.
let's try it. Should I just hold this one up like this?
Well, let me think. This one's going to be. Hey, squeeze them together. At the top. There, right there. We've got to make the front flush, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm going to glue it. I'll glue it, and then we'll do the number on this thing.
So we're gluing each shelf, and then we're gonna use a brad nailer to tack it on there. I'm gonna need a little ladder to do the top one. You want me to go get one?
Yeah.
Can I let go of this?
Should be able to.
Okay. Oh, it's looking good.
Top one has to get done now.
Yeah.
Things get heavy.
I bet. Wow. This is gonna be a heck of a closet, eh?
Heck of a closet. Okay.
And lift it.
Yeah, just lift it and move it over there.
It's starting to look like a closet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. There. So I've notched out up here for a 3/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch board that's going to tie all the tops of these together. And what that's doing is once I glue and nail this in like there, that gives me something to nail to the studs. So this whole system, once I join it together with that board, is going to make one unit. We'll push it up against the wall, and then it'll give me a nailer to nail into all the studs. Otherwise, there's nothing to nail. We have what, two more uprights going in here? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have one more upright going in here, and that would have been freestanding with nothing. So this ties it all together and really makes it one unit, and it'll even strengthen it more when we put the top on. Okay, now I should be able to see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to slather some glue on. Nope, that's in my way. Pull that cabinet. Yep, go ahead. Right there, you're good. Okay. It looks pretty good. I think we're good. Okay, that's good there. Make sure this measures out at what it's supposed to. Let's see, it's supposed to be from outside 24 and 3/4, 24 and almost 3/4, right there. Perfect. We're rock solid. So we're just got to slip it back. You ready to go?
Yeah.
You take yours first, or we can go slow, back, whatever you think. Okay. You're doing good. Okay.
I'm in.
And we're in.
Beautiful.
Okay.
It worked.
It worked.
Yes.
Now I need to get my board here. Okay, what do you want? 16 inches inside?
It doesn't matter.
I gotta go notch another board, and that will be the last upright, I believe, right? And then we can throw the top on.
Yeah, that's the last upright.
Okay.
Well, this is the last board
Last of the boards for
this side of the closet.
this side, yep. If I can get some glue out of here. Maybe. There. There. This goes here.
Oh wow, that looks good.
That's good there. That's real good there. Okay, here we go. Nailing time. There. Now this one goes here. Head back here. There it is.
All right. Good job, babe.
Thank you. All right, guys, so you can see we got the built-in done on one side. We've got everything up. And so this is all MDF. And you can see for the shelving units and everything like that, I used pine for the shelves. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this stuff here, and this is pine that I cut down to 3/4 of an inch by 1.5 inches. And I'm gonna create a frame around the whole thing. So if you look at this, I'm gonna set this in here like this, and then we'll be nailing that on there right like that. And I'll create a frame all the way around, and then I'll router all the edges and make them look nice and round. And it's gonna be very professional. And then once it's painted, it's gonna be awesome. All right, guys, so we prepped a lot of stuff off camera for the second side because there's no reason. These are a mirror image duplication from one side to the next. It's time to build the boxes or the shelving units. And so we'll start with this one's gonna be 16 inches, and then the one's gonna be 24 inches. We'll do the same thing we did on that side and build the boxes, put them up against the wall, and then fit in all the other pieces, tie it all together. And then the last thing we're gonna do is trim this thing out. All right, let's do it. Perfect.
Sky's beautiful and so are you. just something new.
There's one.
One down.
One box. So I think that we won't put it up all the way up against here so I can get behind it and set that other.
Yeah, the board.
Yeah, but I need to get this against the wall. Like that. There we go.
Oh, there's a light and there's a fire coming out of me. Every time I see one's a destroyer and one is a warrior, fighting hard to be the better part of me, the better part of me, the better part of me. Another day, another rhyme, trying to sugarcoat and reconcile, so I can do a dance and make us both forget, only to start it up and play it out again. It's like a long dream. You're on the wrong team. Oh, there's a light and there's a fire coming out of me. Every time I see one's a destroyer and one is a warrior, fighting hard to be the better part of me, 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 the better part of me. Oh, there's a light and there's a fire coming out of me. Every time I see one's a destroyer, one is a warrior, fighting hard to be the better part of me, the better part of me, the better part of me, yeah, the better part of me.
All right, guys, you can see in here I've got both sides completed, and all I did was I went in and I trimmed out all of the edges of this MDF with solid wood, and then puttied all the nail holes. So I'm letting all the putty dry. Then I'm gonna go back, all the wood putty, right? So I'm gonna let all the wood putty dry. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna do a quick sand on it, and then Vaughn's gonna come in, she's gonna paint, and then I'm gonna set the hangers, and hopefully we'll actually have this usable by this video. All right, guys, so I'm gonna sand off all the putty. Vaughn's gonna come in, throw a coat of paint on, and that's just a pre-paint, and then I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna spray everything, and then hopefully I can get the hangers up. We're gonna have some clothes hanging in here, and you guys are gonna see a finished product.
Hey guys, well, I'm in the closet and it is awesome in here. I cannot believe that we sketched out a little drawing and now it's reality. Ryan's carpentry skills are amazing. I'm very excited. I just can't believe this beautiful custom closet that he built. And right now I gotta start painting it. So I'm gonna paint all of the shelving, and then Ryan's gonna come in here and spray everything. But because it's brand new shelving, I wanna get a first coat on it, and then Ryan can spray it and we'll be done with this room. So let's get going. I got my painter pants on. Had these pants for a long time, and they've painted many houses that we've owned. This looks like it could use a little stir. go. Let's start at the top, work my way down.
You got another brush so I can help?
You're gonna have to find one. I think there's more out in the thing, or there was one you had around here the other day. All right, we're making progress, but Ryan had to jump in and help me. This is taking forever.
Hard-earned progress. Lots of paint here.
Lot to paint. Lot of little cracks and crevices, that's for sure. All right, you can see Ryan up there. He's finishing up the last little bit of painting up this closet. You can see it doesn't look super good, but that's okay. We just wanted to get a base coat down before we went ahead and sprayed. So Ryan's gonna get this all sprayed and then it'll be pretty as a peach. Right, baby?
Yeah, we hope.
Yeah, we can hope.
All right, well, I'm all dressed up, ready to go. Time to do some spraying. I'm gonna hit the master bathroom first because that's ready to go. Gonna get in there and spray that. We're gonna spray and then back roll everything and try to do this in one coat. I'm gonna move into the closet next, and then that's gonna be all the nooks and crannies you saw us painting with the brush. It's gonna be pretty labor intensive spraying it, but it should go good. We'll see how it turns out. We'll show you when we're done. Running around a small space is hard.
Yeah. All right, guys, can you believe this beautiful closet Ryan built for me? It's amazing. I'm the designer, he's the executor, and we're gonna call it Designs by Vaughn and Ryan. No, just kidding.
So Vaughn drew this up. She kind of had an idea what she wanted her closet to look like. She drew it up on some paper, and then
he nailed it. Literally nailed it.
So guys, it's beautiful. I think it works out great. We got the long stuff here for the dresses. We got shelving here. We got double hangers there, and then shelving on the other end. And it's been duplicated on both sides for such a large closet.
Yeah, and there's such a big, huge space up top too. He didn't mention that.
Big shelving space up top.
Yeah, we can put all kinds of stuff up there, like my shoes.
Anyways, guys, that is how we build a custom closet at our off-grid homestead. So I hope you like it. It was a fun project to do. It's nice to do some finishing touches instead of just carpentry. I mean, it just seems like we've just been building and building and building, and finally we're getting some finishing touches put on the house.
Yeah, it'll be nice to put some stuff away.
We still need to get some trim put down on the floor here. We need to trim out the door, but mainly the closet is done. Time to move on to the master bath. I gotta sand the floor, get the floor laid, get the toilet in, get the vanity in.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
But luckily, while he was painting this, he was smart enough to paint that at the same time, so we didn't have to drag everything out and then put it back again. So.
Right, so we got both rooms painted, so it's just a matter of finishing that bathroom up. Then we can move to the other side of the house.
Yay!
All right, guys, we appreciate you watching the videos as always. And if you like it, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.
Hey guys, I'm out of the solar panels here, and if you didn't see our last video when we put up these solar panels, I have a huge thank you to say. One of our viewers pointed out these clips right here that we had on. If you look back in the video, originally we had them positioned horizontally, He let us know that those are wrong, that we needed to switch them, change them to vertical, and that way they won't break the solar panels and the clips actually fit perfectly this way. So a big thank you to one of our viewers for pointing that out to us. It's always nice when that happens. It was great that a viewer could point that out for us and we could fix it before we had a problem. We had another viewer ask about the unistrut. Let me show you on the back. So another viewer asked us how the unistrut frames were put together. And basically what it is the unistrut has these brackets. And these are just metal brackets that are bent to the appropriate angle for our area. And again, down here, angled brackets. And in the back. And the whole thing creates the triangle that the solar panels mount to. And then you saw in the last video, if you watched, we bolted on these rails, which then attached the panels. So they also asked the measurements. This unistrut piece here is 70 inches long. This back piece is 50 inches long. And the bottom is 48 inches long. That's what creates the angle for our panels in our area. So a big thank you to all our viewers. We read every comment. We try to respond back to most comments. We at least put a heart on them to let you know that we have read them. So we really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.